Listen up, mortals. Make sure to subscribe to iVoltGaming and follow him on his social media platforms, or be destroyed.
So I was just kind of thinking just to myself about the Omni King, the whole god hierarchy, just everything in Super in general. Just thinking about it, just doing some googling, just trying to find information, finding out more things about this, basically going over the current information that we've gotten. And I ended up coming across a thread on Neoseeker by Godly Key. I'm just gonna call him Godly Key. His name is kind of like got profanity. Well, not profanity, it was just kind of like, I don't even know, it's just kind of a rude word, whatever. I'm just gonna call him Godly Key, it doesn't matter. And in this thread, it kind of talks about like why he believes there's somebody about the Omni King. So we're gonna go through this, and we're just gonna discuss this together. Like, I want to just make this a discussion between us. It's none of this is confirmed. In my opinion, one of the things that I certainly do believe is that if it ever comes to a point where we get to the point where we need to explore, maybe even above that, there could be somebody up there, kind of like how it was with the 4 Kais, and then having the Supreme Kai, and then just going up in the hierarchy of the gods and finding out more lore. So basically what he says is, we stated there's no one above the Omni King, and then so they said the same thing about all the other gods way back then. It means nothing in Dragon Ball. However, if they do introduce a Zenoshin, 100% certain there won't be anyone above him. So basically, I'm gonna scroll down here real quick, and basically he's called a king and not a god. However, you can't really judge him off the title, because this guy can just wipe out universes. He wiped out 6 universes through pure anger, so that gives him credibility that he really is, the one true, I guess, the person that's at the top of this hierarchy. There is nobody above him, if that makes sense. Zenoshin does make sense as the Omni King god, but like, you don't really know if anyone would be the Omni King god or the Zenoshin. I do believe it would be the Grand Priest in secret or something along those lines. Again, we have no information, nothing to base this on. However, he does have a good point here. Is like, he does seem to live in his own large universe. As you can clearly see in the background of his jellyfish-like planet, you can see many galaxies that are definitely not the part of the 12 universes that we know. So if you look down here, you do see all of these. You see the universes here. I'm pretty sure these are the universes that everybody resides in. And then you have his own universe here that he's just in, or like a plane, but it's definitely its own universe or own realm, if you so will. Then he goes on to say, not to mention, okay, obviously he said that. So what if there are more jellyfish-like planets in that large universe of his, each ruled by a different Omni King, each of which is the ruler of his own multiverse? I mean, look, if you do go by this logic, you could theoretically go on forever in a sense, because there could be higher tiers and planes of existence that these characters are not even aware of. And I don't even like going into that sort of direction with this whole thing, because it can be a bit too much, per se, like, because it can get really tedious to really talk about here. So basically he goes to say the total existence would be called Omniverse that way. So the god hierarchy would go like this: management, the true gods called Zenoshin that rule over all 4 Omni Kings in their respective multiverses. Each Omni King which rules over his own multiverse. Gods of destruction, Kaioshin, Grand Kai, Kaios, planetary gods. Again, this does make sense. Everybody, I don't know who you are, but you must have thought at least at one point. Because if you look at Zeno as a child, right? You see him, he's basically a child. And you think because he's a child there would be something even stronger above him, like a parent or something. You know what I mean? I seem to remember like some show, I don't know what it is, but it turns out like the whole universe, it was just like a kid playing around, and then his parents came and took him away before he destroyed the whole universe. It's really, really hard to explain, but if there was something above it, I do think that it would just be like a parental figure or something along those lines, because they act like children. I mean, if you watch the Super episode 80, like, they are easily amused, they're easily distracted. Like, Gohan fighting against Lavenda was very entertaining to them. When he got poisoned, oh, he's blind, he got poisoned, you know, like, it was just these little things. But what Toriyama does like to do is he likes to make these really, how do I put it, like, just completely out of this world, like, character designs and character just like positions, I guess. So like, it's totally like Toriyama to make the strongest being in all of the universes a childlike figure that can throw tantrums and destroy things. I don't like, I'm kind of like, I guess 50-50. I mean, okay, at this point I really don't think that there is something above the Omni King, because the gods of destruction always, you know, lose, like, they always get scared when he's mentioned. I don't think he's like omnipresent or anything like that, because he, okay, I just think that he just is just the most powerful being. He can destroy anything, but he's not like omnipresent. He's not always, he does not know everything. But okay, look, it really gets contradictory when it comes to certain things. You're not like the you're not omnipotent if you don't, look, I don't even know at this point. The point is, like I'm pretty sure you can see the time at the bottom there. It's 5:36 a.m. But like, okay, basically, like, I just don't think that there's somebody above him. He's able to destroy universes just like that. He's able to do that. He maintains his own god hierarchy that then balances the universes. His position is to just make sure that everybody's doing their job, and basically that he's entertained, or that, I don't even know what the purpose of his hierarchy is, but yeah, I don't really think that there is, like, don't get me wrong, this makes complete sense, and Toriyama could go down this path if he wanted to. He can open up more doors, right? But would there be any point to opening up these doors? Because our main characters right now, Goku, Vegeta, the Z Fighters, everybody there, I mean, we can even go to say like that Universe 6 characters are kind of a supporting cast in a sense. There's really no reason to even go down that path. It's definitely a possibility. There could be an Omni King god out there, aka the Zeno Shin, but there really is no point in opening those doors currently, if at all. There really isn't. So like I said, the possibility is there. It could happen. Like I said, I see it as like a more of a parental figure for Zeno that keeps them kind of, you know, in check. There could definitely be like the whole the Zeno Shin that rule over all 4 Omni Kings and their multiverses, but then that just opens up more doors and just, it gets really confusing, and I don't know, it just gets way blown out of proportion, and Toriyama just kind of wants to keep this relatively simple because he's attracting new audiences. Plus, you don't really want to overcomplicate your show anyway, so that is the thing as well. But like I said, possibility is definitely out there, but I don't think that Toriyama would really explore it. He already explored the whole 12 universes, 12 gods of destruction. There's originally 16, and now 3 out of the, actually I don't even know how many universes are going to be destroyed, because 4 are exempt, so I'm pretty sure there's only going to be 1 left out of the ones that are going to be competing. So the Omni King seems to be like getting rid of a lot of universes, and we need to find out why. But that's a discussion for another video. But yeah, this is more of just a discussion video. Like, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that there is something above the Omni King, or do you think that the Omni King is where the god hierarchy completely stops? There's nothing above him, and there could be nothing above him at all. Just leave a comment in the comment section below. It's kind of a pretty simple video. There are like responses here that is like, I miss the days where nobody was above Kami, and that's a funny comment. Like, I don't know, it just throws you back to the Dragon Ball days, like when Kami was seen as this huge entity, a huge character, and then like they just get downplayed, and honestly seeing the Omni King get downplayed would suck. I mean, there's no way he could get downplayed, but like to know that there's somebody above this already huge established figure that we have seen would be weird, considering we already had Beerus. We thought there was like one universe and he's like a god of destruction, he's the ultimate being, and then that got opened up to more things, and it's just like it's gotta stop. So this guy is just like, nah, Zeno was stated to be the king of all universes, no need to overthink this one. He's right, he really is. This guy Shazam, a lot of things have been states, I'm pretty sure it says stated, that turned out not to be 100% true even in Super, let alone when we consider all the Dragon Ball. Retconning is a specialty with that character. I mean, yeah, there's plot holes, there's retconning, there's but I don't think like he can retcon something like this. A retcon wouldn't make sense because the possibility is there to expand it. So, but yeah, I don't even want to drag this on anymore. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. You guys have been awesome. I know, right? This is the third video in a row. I am actually proud of myself. That's an achievement. But I hope you enjoyed this kind of a different video where we go through this kind of thread and just talk. Like, it's just more of like a talk video. If there's somebody above the Omni King, we look at some points and just kind of discuss it. It's not like, oh my god, there's somebody. There is not. There's no proof. There could be a possibility, but you just never know with these things. It's just something fun to discuss, and I just enjoy seeing the interactions between us in the comments, because you guys bring up really good points sometimes, and you guys do really good discussions in the comments, and I just love being a part of that. So yeah, let's take the discussion to the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. My name's iVolt. Make sure to check out some of my other videos. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys, have an epic day.